So, I am starting off with freshly washed hair, and I'm going to take this Shea Moisture hydrating spray and I'm going to mist that all over my hair to moisturize my hair. And then I'm going to take some Eco Styler gel and I'm going to use that to slick up my hair into a ponytail as per usual. Then with my handy dandy toothbrush, I'm going to take some Gorilla Snot Glue and I'm going to use that to lay my baby hairs down. And I'm going to take a satin scarf, tie that around my head, let that sit for about 10 minutes. And then I take 1 pack of Kanekalon braiding hair and I attach that to the little bun. And I take a little tiny section of that Kanekalon hair and I make a tiny braid. Now, as you see later in this tutorial, that this braid is going to disappear within the bigger braid, but you know, it's the thought that counts. So I go ahead and I braid that all the way down, and I secure that with a rubber band. I did it all in vain, but nonetheless, the deed was done. And so after I finish that braid, I separate the ponytail into 3 parts to make the jumbo braid, 1 part including the tiny little braid. And I begin to make the jumbo braid. Now, as I'm braiding the hair, I make sure to take out little pieces of the hair and leave it out of the braid. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like the hardest part about this hairstyle. It was just kind of annoying because I kept like grabbing the little pieces and braiding them into the hair. So next time I do this hairstyle, I'm just gonna make sure I clip them away as I pull them out. And I guess you could pull the braid out as the hair piece as you're braiding, after you finish braiding, but it usually ends up ruining the braid. So it's just better to do it as you go along. Then I secure the braid with a rubber band and I put those little pieces into flexi rods and I dip those flexi rods into boiling hot water for about 10 seconds. Also, you want to make sure that you have a towel because this water is hot. And I also do it to the bottom of the ponytail as well. I immediately unravel the flexi rods because this is synthetic hair, so you don't have to wait all day for it. It's going to curl immediately. And then I flip that braid ponytail over my bun and I pin it down at the base so that it will cover my bun and be secure. Then I push some of the ringlets onto the other side of the braid because I felt like too many of them were on the bottom side of the braid, if that makes any sense. So I pushed them through the little holes of the braid. And then I took some of those gold beads and I added it to the braid to give it that real deal bohemian queen goddess vibe. And that is how I got this hairstyle. It was super easy, super cheap. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!